Hello and welcome to my vlog. Today is slightly different. I'm not going to be gardening. I'm going to be using the produce of gardening. These aren't mine. I was given these by a friend, Steve. Thank you very much, Steve. And I'm going to make a plum crumble. There's just over a kilogram of plums there. I'll need to stone them and then weigh them again and say exactly how much I've got to play with. But with some flour, some sugar, some butter, bit of ground ginger and the all important recipe book, I'm going to make a plum crumble. So what I'll do is I'll stone these, get them ready and get back to you and show you how I make the crumble. Well, I had 970 grams of plums after I stoned them, and here I've got 200 grams of self-raising flour, 100 grams of sugar and 100 grams of butter. I think the recipe calls for margarine, but if I'm going to do it and it's going to be high in calories, I might as well have butter. Everything's better with butter, said Chef Jean-Pierre, and I believe him. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix all the ingredients together in the big bowl, the dry ingredients that is, and I'll then get it all mixed together so I get a nice crumb. I'll come back to you when I've done that. So here we are. I've mixed it together to a breadcrumb-like consistency, and I'm going to add some ground ginger now and then mix it again. So some people like ginger, some people don't, so you can put this in if you like. Well, that's good. The scales have gone off. So I think eventually that was a tablespoonful, so I'll just have to guess with that. Now I'm not going to mix it with my hands again because I'm sick of having to clean all my hands with all this, so I'll just mix it with a spoon. So it goes from a yellow to a slightly brown colour. I think I'll try and put a little bit more in. That'll be it. Like I say, I really enjoy the warm bite of the ginger, but you don't have to put it in if you don't want to. There we go. See, it's got a nice drop to it. I quite like that. So that's that part of it done. Right, moving on to the next bit. Right, I've transferred the plums to a pan. I'm just going to warm them through, heat them up. Get them a little bit softer, although they were quite nice. And then I'll taste them and see how they are for sweetness or sourness. I should have tasted them beforehand, I suppose, but we'll see. Turn the gas up a bit. I think what I'll do is, like I did last time, I'll speed this bit up. Oops, excuse me. That one went in the bin, it didn't actually go back in the pot, honest. Right, there we go. I'll move you across so you can see. Starting to break down. I don't want them to totally break down, otherwise it'll just be mush. I want a little bit of bite to it. So that's that. Right, I'll pause it here and get ready to assemble. I'm back again. Just took a quick taste of it and it's on the sour side. So I'll put 2 tablespoons of sugar in. Mix that round. Get dissolved in and then I'll have another taste. Well, that's a lot better, and I'll probably have it with ice cream or custard, so that'll sweeten up even more. Well, there we go. Time to assemble. Right, so here we are. I've got one of these ready. Just going to scoop this on. There we go, it's about 150 grams on that one, and I'll get ready for the oven. There we are, that's the 3 of them made. I'm now going to put them into the oven at 170 degrees centigrade and give it about, probably about a half an hour, and then that should be them done. And I'll get back to you when it's finished. Well, there we are, that's it. They've been in the oven for 26 minutes, and unfortunately that one started to bubble over, and I wasn't quick enough to catch it. It's got a little bit of more colour to it. It is starting to crisp up a little bit, but it'll be fine, and that's it. So I'll serve that up with some custard or some ice cream. Probably ice cream. When it's hot, it's nice to cool it down with that. So, well, that's the end of the video. If you've enjoyed my content, then feel free to hit the like button. I'd also appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel, where you can take a look at my other videos, and if you ding the bell, you'll receive a notification of new posts, where you can keep up with my successes and failures in the garden, and my attempts at cooking in the kitchen. And finally, if you leave a comment or ask a question in the space below, I'll try to get back to you as promptly as I can. That's it. Cheers folks. TTFN.